Hello students, I am Kinjal Parmar. Welcome back to the video lecture series of Digital Fundamental. Today we will discuss CPLD. So let's start with this CPLD. This CPLD means Complex Programmable Logic Device. Okay, CPLD, that means Complex Programmable Logic Device. Basically it is a collections of various programmable logic device. Okay, various programmable logic device are connected to implement various logical operations, various logical functions. Okay, so in this CPLDs, every programmable logic device are connected on a same IC. That's why this is known as complex programmable logic device. Here this CPLD is basically used to implement various digital hardware circuit. Okay, this CPLDs are introduced to overcome this disadvantage of SPLDs. SPLDs means simple programmable logic device, such that this PAL, PLA, okay, we have some kind of disadvantages in terms of number of inputs and number of outputs, or in a number of AND gates or number of OR gates. Okay, so this type of disadvantages of simple programmable logic device, that means in a PAL and PLA we have a different kind of disadvantages. This disadvantages is basically overcome with this CPLDs, that means complex programmable logic device. Okay, this CPLDs is basically used to implement digital hardware circuit. Okay, this CPLD is basically used to implement digital hardware circuit. In this CPLDs we have a basically a various kind of programmable logic device. We have a AND gates, OR gate structures, and we have a more number of inputs and more number of outputs as compared to simple programmable logic device. This complex programmable logic device, or say CPLD, has various functional block. Okay, this CPLD has a various logical block which is used to implement various logical functions. It is basically a group of logical blocks. Okay, we have a various kind of logical blocks to perform various kinds of operations, and then this kind of logical blocks is used to perform various types of operations. Here in this CPLDs we have a various types of logical blocks, and each and every blocks are either connected or disconnected depending on the requirements of CPLDs. Okay, depending on the requirements of CPLDs, blocks are either connected or disconnected with this CPLDs or with each other depending on the requirements. Okay, here we have a more number of circuits of AND gates, of OR gates. So depending on our requirements, each and every blocks has a various numbers of AND gates. Okay, so this number of blocks are basically connected with other blocks depending on the requirements of CPLDs. Okay, so in a CPLDs we have a various logical block which contains basically AND gates or OR gates and various logical structure. Okay, so depending on the requirements of logical functions, this CPLD's internal architecture is either connected or disconnected, so with each and every blocks. Okay, so this is our complex programmable logic devices. This CPLD is basically differ in terms of shift register. Okay, this CPLDs is differ in terms of shift register, and in a CPLDs we have a various types of blocks. Okay, so these types of blocks are basically connected or disconnected in a various logical operations for a various logical operations. Okay, this various logical blocks are used to implement various logical operations. Okay, here we can implement various product terms or various terms in AND gates. Okay, or we have a various kinds of logical blocks which contains AND gate or structure for a specified logical functions. Okay, so in a CPLDs we can implement various logical functions. In CPLDs basically we have a PAL like structure. Okay, in a CPLD we have a basically PAL like structure. So it contains this AND gate structure, and this one block containing this AND gate and OR gate is basically known as a functional block. So CPLD is basically comprises of a various functional block. Okay, CPLD is comprises with various functional block, and these functional blocks are basically designed using programmable array logic. Okay, this various functional block are basically contains programmable array logic. In a CPLDs we have a various functional blocks. Okay, and each and every functional blocks contains this AND gates and OR gate structure, but here we have a programmable AND gate. Okay, because in a CPLD contains with this programmable array logic. So in a CPLD we have a this various AND gate structure is basically contains in a one functional block, and if we want to connect one functional block to another functional block, we have to use interconnections matrix. Okay, here using this GIM, that is global interconnections matrix, we can connect one block of CPLD with another block of CPLD to increase the number of inputs and output capacities of this any logical circuits. Okay, so here we have a functional block, and these functional blocks are connected with interconnections matrix. If we want to connect one functional block with the another functional block, okay, if we want to connect one functional block to another functional block, we have this interconnections matrix. This interconnection matrix is basically reconfigurable. That means depending on our requirement, we can alter connections of one block to another with another settings. Okay, so here this global interconnections matrix is basically reconfigurable. So depending on our requirements, we can alter or modify the connections of this one functional block with another functional block. And here we have also various input output blocks. This input output blocks are basically used to communicate this CPLD with other external environment. Okay, this we have an input output block. This input output block is basically used to connect external world to our CPLD IC. Okay, here we have a basic block diagram of this CPLDs. Okay, this is basically simple architecture of this CPLDs. Here we have this four PAL like blocks. Okay, so here basically we have a programmable array logic which contains a programmable AND gate and fixed OR gate. So here we have a different kinds of programmable array logic circuit, and this one programmable array logic circuit is connected with another programmable array logic circuit with this interconnections matrix. So here we have this interconnections matrix, and at the outer side we have a input output blocks. Okay, so this input output block is basically used to connect this external world input to our PAL block and produce output, and it provides to external world. Okay, so here we have IO blocks, this PAL like blocks, which is known as a functional block because all the functional operations are performed over here in a PAL blocks. Okay, and we have this interconnections matrix basically which is used to connect one functional block to another functional block. So this is simple CPLD architecture. Here we have another architecture of CPLDs. Here we have this functional blocks over here. Here we have input output at both the side. We have input output. Here we have interconnections matrix, and here we have a small functional block which contains either AND gate structure, OR gate structure, multiplexer structures. Okay, so here we have this functional block which is used to perform various types of operations, and this is basically a IC. Okay, this is basically IC. So all the gates and multiplexers or all the logical circuitries are built on a same platform. Okay, all the circuitries are built on a same platform. That's why this is basically a integrated circuit in which we have a functional block, then input output ports, and if we want to make a connections with this input output to functional blocks and one functional block to another functional block, we have this interconnections types of matrix. Okay, here we have this CPLD IC type structure. Here we have a CPLD IC type structure. Here we have a outer side input input output blocks, and here we have a PLDs, that means programmable logic device. Okay, here we have a different programmable logic device. Basically this CPLD is a group of programmable logic device. Okay, that's why this is a complex programmable logic device, because CPLD is basically a group of various programmable logic device, and all programmable logic device are built on a same platform. That's why this is known as a complex programmable logic device. Okay, so here we have this kind of CPLD's blocks, and here we have this interconnection matrix channel, and here we have a input output blocks. Okay, so here we have a simple architecture of this CPLDs. In CPLDs, as we know that we have a different functional blocks. Okay, so these functional blocks are basically designed with either AND gates, or with the resistors, or with the multiplexers, or with the flip-flops. Okay, so this complex programmable logic device has this functional block which is used to perform various logical operations. It contains various logical blocks. Okay, it contains various logical circuitry, and basically this group of logical circuitry is basically work as our functional block. Okay, CPLD consists a PAL like block, then IO blocks and interconnections matrix. Okay, so here we have a PAL like block, then interconnections matrix, and then IO block, then set of interconnections wire. This all are performed on a same platform. These all are built on a same platform. So here we have a CPLD ICs in which we can perform, and in which we can connect various kind of inputs outputs for our required logical functions. Okay, here when we have this kinds of PAL logic blocks, so this kind of PAL logic blocks has basically a various AND gate OR gate structure. So this AND gate OR gate structure is basically perform various logical operations, and input and output of this PAL like blocks is basically required some input output blocks. That's why here we have this input output block. Whenever we want to give this input to our logical circuit, so this input output block is used to provide input, or for getting output, or for producing output. We have here this input output block. Okay, here we have an input output block which is used to communicate between our complex programmable logic device, this functional blocks, and with external world. And here we have a next, that is PAL block. This PAL block is, as we discussed, that it designed using either flip-flops, or it designed with either this multiplexers, or with AND gates, or with flip-flops. Okay, so here we have this functional blocks. So this is our complex programmable logic device, in which we have this input output block which is used to communicate between external world and our programmable logic device. And here we have a various programmable logic device which is known as a functional block. So it produced various kinds of output depending on the requirement. Basically this complex programmable logic device is a group of programmable logic device, and this group of programmable logic device are connected with each other with this interconnections. Okay, so with interconnections, all the functional blocks or all the PAL blocks are connected with each other, and this structures is basically built on a same platform. So whenever we want various kinds of input output characteristics, so using this CPLDs we can perform various types of logical operations. Here we have this advantage of a CPLDs. Okay, this advantage of CPLDs are, first, easy to design. Okay, this CPLD is basically very easy to design, because here we have various types of programmable array logic circuits, and in this we can provide input, and according to that we have output. So it is very easy to implement, it is very easy to design. Okay, so this CPLD is basically very easy to design because all the designs, or all the inputs and outputs and all the interconnections are on a same platform. Okay, that's why it is quite easy to use. Then here we have a next advantages, that is lower cost, because this CPLD use all the structures on a same platform. So for a long term or for a complex operations, this CPLD is basically very quite cost effective. Then we have a next advantage, that is large profit. Okay, here we have a large profit because this CPLD is quite cost effective. So here we have a large profits in this CPLD's interconnection structure. Okay, so this CPLD is basically a very cost effective, Next advantage of this CPLDs are basically in area size. This CPLD has a lower area size. Okay, so basically on a same IC we can perform a number of operations rather than on a using simple programmable logic device. So here this CPLD has an advantage in a smaller size. Next advantage of CPLD is simple design. Okay, this CPLD is very simple to design and easy to implement. And here we have also one other advantage, that this CPLD is used in a wide applications. Okay, this CPLD is used in a wide applications for digital hardware circuits. So these all are the advantages of CPLDs. CPLD is a complex programmable logic device. Basically, it is a group of this programmable logic device which is used to perform various logical operations and which is used to increase a number of inputs and output capabilities of simple programmable logic device. So this is our complex programmable logic device, CPLDs. Thank you.